Hello, it's Jim again. Welcome to episode 5 of my weight loss journey. I've been making a series of videos just describing what's happened to me over the last year and a half. The purpose of this video is mainly to just do a quick recap of, of my journey and to summarize the things that worked best for me, what worked, and also a few things that didn't work. I just want to kind of summarize the whole process. And then also I want to kind of take a look at, what's next for me. I've been sort of out of weight loss mode now for several months. And so I'm looking to the future, and I'm just going to describe where I'm at with that. So uh, just to start off and remind you, if you haven't seen all the videos, I started about 15 months ago. I weighed 352 pounds, and currently, right as of today, I weigh 173. So I lost over half my body weight, something like 180 pounds. I went from a body fat percentage of upper 30s to right now I'm 18. I was a 5X. Now I'm a medium, sometimes a large. I wear a 34-inch waist. I've got blood pressure 90 over 50, 55 with a 50 resting pulse. I'm pretty healthy and I feel great. So this is just the reason I'm making these videos is because I feel I'm lucky to be where I'm at today. So anyhow, let's move on now to what worked for me. What if I just wanted to list 10 or 12 things? What are they? What I learned, what worked for me? All right, number 1, eliminating sugar, grains, and processed foods. No doubt about it, the best thing I ever did. I don't miss them, and I'll never go back. I mean, I might have a little bit of fruit from time to time, a little bit of fructose in it, but grains, I have no interest in grains. And processed food, forget about it. Best thing I've done. Number 2, adopt a low-carb diet, which consisted of non-starchy vegetables, food basically with a low glycemic index. Meals that always included animal protein component and healthy oils and fats that come from animals, natural fats. Number 3, time-restricted eating or 1 meal a day. No doubt about it, this was instrumental in my process as far as to get away from the constant feeding, through a long period of the day. Very important. Number 4, periodic prolonged fasts. I've done 3 or 4 now. These were beneficial. I don't know that everybody has to do them, but they definitely was a tool. It was a tool that got me to break through various plateaus. And every time I fasted, my weight loss would increase for months afterwards compared to what it was before the fast. So I really do believe in doing prolonged fasts occasionally. Number 5, fasted running, becoming an efficient fat burner. This was very important. I developed my metabolism so that I could switch between, burning glucose to burning fat, and pretty much always stay in a fat burning mode. I think this is a very important thing that I did. Number 6, listening to body signals. I didn't really have my main plan was to listen to my body and take it as far as my body would tell me to go. And that is in terms of fullness, in eating, when to stop eating, listen to the body. How fast should I be running? Listen to my body. How far can I run? Listen to my body. This was my guide rather than some formula or some plan or whatever. Always listen to your body. Number 7, be consistent. I think this is very important. Once I saw things were working, I did the same thing every day, and I didn't vary too much. I mean, very little. And I didn't do things like have a rewards or splurge days or, oh, I had a good week or a good month, let's celebrate. No, I didn't do that. So just consistency, I think, helps. Number 8, weigh every day. I'm a believer in this. I never used to do it. I never even wanted to step on a scale when I was heavy because I didn't want to know the real story. I knew it would make me upset and feel bad. But no, now I say weigh every day, face the facts every day. Sometimes your weight goes up, sometimes it goes down. You just need to get in tune with your body. So weigh every day, face the facts. And I don't see any way how a person's weight is going to get out of control if you weigh every day and face the facts. You're going to do something about it if you see your weight changing. Number 9, be patient. It's not a straight line process. The weight doesn't come off in a mathematical way like a quarter pound a day. Your body adapts in different ways. Sometimes you'll have a loss, sometimes it'll stay the same, sometimes you'll plateau, it'll go up. Just be patient. Don't abandon ship, once things start changing. Just stick it out. There will be plateaus. Number 10, make changes that can be permanent. All during my journey, I tried to stick to only things that I felt could be done forever and stay away from gimmicks. So they have to be sustainable and easy. In other words, I didn't want to, go on the potato diet, eat only potatoes. That doesn't seem to me like it's going to be something I could do forever. Or running 10 miles a day. I can't do that forever. So I try to keep it within what's the scope of a normal, comfortable lifestyle for myself. Okay, what didn't work for me? I think it's pretty simple and I can summarize it. The conventional wisdom, pretty much most of the advice that you're surrounded by on a daily basis in the media, which comes from the government in the form of the standard government guidelines, the food pyramid, the Heart Association, guidelines such as eat 5-6 portions of grains, fruit and vegetables and grains every day, count calories, eat less, move more, avoid any fats, eat a low-fat diet. It's a simple to lose weight. It's a matter of a formula, calories in, calories out. All that stuff is just bad advice in my opinion. And unfortunately, we're surrounded by this advice. It's everywhere. In TV and commercials and posters, that's what kids are taught. So avoid the conventional wisdom and look for voices. Look in, where I did, I looked in social media, and there's a lot of voices out there in the wilderness. If you look in Twitter and Facebook and people rising up against the conventional wisdom, you can find just a boatload of information out there. So that's where to go. Avoid the conventional wisdom. Okay, so what's next for me? I lost the weight. It dawned on me one day, okay, I don't have to be in weight loss mode anymore. I've reached my goal. I've lost the weight. What do I do now? I went through a period where I didn't know really what's normal, for me at this point. What should I do going forward? I know I knew that I didn't want to go back to my old ways. I wasn't just gonna look at this as a temporary thing. Okay, I've lost my weight, now I can go back and eat a bag of Doritos and a 2 liter of Coke before dinner. But I knew I didn't have to stay just with a tunnel vision on weight loss anymore. I needed to find out what's normal for me. How am I going to live? And I'll be honest, I was a little nervous about this, and I didn't really know what it was going to be. And it took an adaptation period. Um, do I start eating? Do I have to keep eating one meal a day? Can I eat 2 meals a day? Do I have a celebration? Do I have a feast? Just what do I do? And in the back of my mind, why I was a little nervous about this is because I was so panicked about falling off the wagon and relapsing and um, you know, adapting, going back to old bad habits. But anyway, time went on and things just sort of took care of themselves, and I realized I didn't have to panic about any of this anymore. I'm perfectly comfortable with my lifestyle now. Eating once a day, I continue to eat once a day. It's not a problem for me. I I still don't have splurges or celebrations per se, but I certainly don't avoid any social situation where there's different kinds of foods around that I'm not accustomed with. I live and enjoy life, but I just try to stay within my new diet paradigm. That's all. And because, as I mentioned, one of the key things I did was adopt changes that could be permanent and would be lifestyle changes. Once it dawned on me, hey, that's what I've done. I'm not going back because these are permanent changes. Um, Now I don't have a fear of relapsing anymore, and I know that there's no way I will. Um, I've totally changed. So what am I going to do though? It's not that the work is over with. I mean, I still want to pursue better health and fitness, and primarily through, on the fitness side, as I mentioned before and documented, I love running, and I'm going to continue with the running. But I'm going to strike a balance. I'm going to have running, but I'm also going to, in this year of 2018, I'm going to focus a lot on exercises for mobility and flexibility because I think those are key, especially for a person as you get older, to maintain the mobility and flexibility. So I'm looking at certain programs that will push me along that path. Also, strength. I need to continue to build strength, and I'm going to do so with the body weight exercise. And I've already starting into that. I'm not being aggressive with it. I'm trying to do it at a certain pace where I can avoid injury and keep it in balance. My focus now on the fitness is a balance. I want a balance between the running, mobility, flexibility, and strength. So I may have to adapt a little less running as I kind of find the right balance. Um, on diet, I won't go into it, but I'm not balanced anymore on my diet. That's going to be the subject of an upcoming video. Um, I'm now totally, I've given up plants. I'm now doing a no plants diet, or you might call it carnivore diet or a zero carb diet. And like I said, I'll go into detail on that, but I'm really loving it, and it's working for me. So uh, that kind of diet plus the balance and exercise, this is my plan for going forward, and just live and enjoy my health and continue to maintain. Of course, I wouldn't mind losing a little weight. I mean, I haven't mentioned it too much, but of course, when you lose so much weight, uh, there's an abundance of skin that doesn't go away right away, or maybe forever. And under the skin, I still have some what you might call old fat or subcutaneous fat, uh, and I want to stay lean in order to give that skin a chance to fully shrink and to have no reason to be there. Um, I mean, I'm not overly worried about it. It's not like I go around the beach shirtless or whatever. That's not me, but I want to stay lean for that reason. And I think some of the fitness goals will help. Building strength um, will help with the excess skin, and staying lean will help with the excess fat. So if I lose a few more pounds as part of the process, that's fine. But weight loss per se is not really a target anymore. Certainly, maintenance of a weight in around the current level would be fine. So, um, yeah, I think that's all I want to say today. Um, I have lots to talk about in the future, but I just wanted to kind of cap off the weight loss journey, if you will, because I'm out of that mode now. I'm not fixated on weight loss, but I am thinking a lot about diet, a lot about nutrition. I'm reading books. I'm looking for different voices out there in terms of basically I'm trying to figure out why all the information that we find is wrong and bad information. I want to unlearn everything that I used to know and relearn the proper ways. So I'm still on a voyage of discovery, and I'd like to share some of that as I go. Like I said, I'm on a carnivore diet now. I'll talk about that in the future. Um, Also, there are some things on fasting that I want to get out there. Some key points about fasting. But yeah, that's pretty much it for today. And a weight loss mode, and from here on out, it's going forward. Take care, everyone, and thanks for watching.